Tyler, just 24 hours ago, this bank in North...
To that guy right there.
What?
That's the robber.
Oh, that's the robber. This is live TV, folks. That's the robber. Just went by, according to the bank employee. So I got to go here and call 911. I'll talk to you later.
The volcano eruption is creating a huge ash cloud in southern Chile.
I regularly speak to clients about illness and pass the knowledge on to other clients as well.
Okay, let's go for a walk. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna let you guys go.
No. You cocksucker. Get up. Come on.
Growth of 2.3% in the second quarter was still pretty tepid, wasn't it? Fuck.
So did you swallow? Did you? Or did you spit it out? I swallowed the worm. And it was done. Very good.
Los Algodones, looking at a 45-minute delay. Give yourself some extra time as you're headed out this morning. What the fuck is happening?
I'll grow a beard.
Yeah.
Because it's in my jeans.
Yeah. What? It's in your jeans? What?
Candidate named D's Nuts.
Oh, no.
Really? A candidate registered as an independent from Iowa has the legal name of D's Nuts.
No. Almost 1 in 10 voters in North Carolina say they prefer D's Nuts. Vote for D's Nuts.
Or not.
What was your commentary as the president's speech unfolded?
Look, Mr. President, we're not afraid. We're angry. We're pissed off. We're furious.
Yes.
We want you to react. We want you to do something. You're afraid. I mean, this guy is such a total pussy. It's stunning.
He came through the keyhole in my house. We immediately...
He must be very small.
We immediately locked up Lorne, my wife's knicker drawer. I thought, he's not going in there.
No. He's never coming in my keyhole, let me just say that.
The French, for instance, love the cock. They don't. They don't. All right, let's just start that again. And they don't. Well, do not have that.
So apparently he has a method. I was talking about this weekend where he dips the hot dog in water to dissolve the bread a bit.
You have to wonder if there is a similar event for low-carb eaters. So there's no bun. You're just...
Downing hot dogs?
Eating the wieners left and right just alone.
Well, there's a comparison.
Our equipment guys do a great job of breaking the balls in. They also know that how I like the balls. I don't want anyone touching the balls after that. I don't want anyone rubbing them. I don't think anybody knew there was an issue with the balls. You know, really till Monday morning, I have no idea what happened with the balls. I'm not squeezing the balls. I think there's a lot of variables with, obviously, Mother Nature and with the balls. Some guys like them round, and some guys like them thin. Some guys like them tacky. Some guys like them brand new. Some guys like old balls. I mean, they're all different.
Rice University says after some initial concerns,
it's super safe.
They'll let David keep his balls.
Oh! I'm slightly concerned by the story we just put on television. Blake, come back! Blake, come back!
President Hendrik, do you feel that if Russia is not halted in its ambitions towards Ukraine, that your country could be next?
Tell the shut up. Get my name right.
Happy Turkey Day to everybody out there. What's left of it anyways. The majority of people over here at the Westfield Mall actually working off all those calories that they consumed having turkey. Pumpkin
right in the pussy.
Oh, that's exactly what I did to your mother, buddy. Real classy, real classy. Why don't we just go to the story?
Common problem for libraries, people taking their magazines.
Oh, yeah, in Tennessee, one particular magazine is a hot item. Take a look. No, it's not a men's magazine. It's... what? Crotchet World?
Crochet World.
Crotchet World? It's so foreign to me, I can't even say the word.
It's
what
so
is
coveted,
that? What is that? I don't even know what that word means. Crochet, what is that?
You know, like knitting.
We're going to wrap up our As Seen on TV series with the spaghetti.
Spaghetti, I believe, like spaghetti, but spaghetti. Careful. Product that claims to carve pasta out of zucchini and squash. You'll definitely want to tune in for that. All right. as we head off to the break.
Happy Thursday, folks.
Yeah, happy Thursday, if you're not up now. Better cold temperatures moving into the area. We're going to talk more about that.
I almost say that was horrible.
Here is Jack. Go ahead.
Hi, good morning. I'm Jack Strickland. I just want to make it clear, first of all, I'm calling from Bel Air, California, but I am originally from Philadelphia, specifically West Philadelphia. But anyway, I was actually discussing this issue with a friend of mine recently while I was in Philly. It occurred on the basketball court. At some point during the conversation, a couple of guys who were up to no good essentially started causing trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight, and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air."
This low-lying... Look ahead at this first test.
Imovinska krvna slika kako hrvatskih građana, tako i hrvatskih poduzeća, ne? Tako da...
He goes on to say that he... Apologies, I've lost it.
What ticks me off about this cup, Adam, is there's nothing in it. Oh, geez, there was something in it. Okay, there was something in it.
It's funny because this is an empty bottle.
Not entirely.
Conditions were so treacherous in Christchurch this morning that even those taking to the streets were finding it slippery.
I'm Stu Mills in Carlton Place with a story about a one-eyed...
Let's have a look at your morning commute, and we've got a couple of issues on the go this morning as we take... Okay, this is my phone, not my clicker. Okay, sorry, that just happened.
We did it, man. Speedway free.
I am never going back in the water.
Doo-Doo the Clown's driving through downtown Toronto with a few other clowns when he noticed a man acting strangely. Doo-Doo the Clown saw the man running toward two women, so he yelled out a warning. The women jumped in the clown car, and then seconds later, the man attacked the car, ripped off the side mirrors. Those women were safe, and it's all thanks to Doo-Doo. Doo-Doo the Clown says that he's glad that he was there to help. He knows it could have been a really bad situation.
I know somebody that looks just like that.
Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. I have weather to talk about.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Thanks, Terrell.
Just going to start creating a new weather term this morning. Or maybe
It's
one
nippy.
It is nippy out.
Not nipply.
We're going to add up to our range. Hey, Reva, how's it going, girl? Hey.
Also, if you have a telescope, Uranus is visible too, just near the. Did I say that near the horizon? I'm going to stick with weather.
Okay, it looks like that circulation, that tornado is between Morris and Seneca. And is it raining heavily around you now?
Yeah, and the wind's blowing really heavily, like it's a blast from Howard Stern's asshole.
Oh. Had to have one of those, didn't you?
Súper contenta, así que bienvenida. ¿Lista?
De nada.
मुझे लगता है अपने पति से अलग रह रही है जो और हाँ हेलो मैं अरे तू क्या मारेगी तू क्या मारेगी मुझे तू क्या मारेगी ये हाथ छोड़ेगी समय छोड़ दूँ.
What did you think about tonight?
Oh my God, the last 2 days were fucking...
Now explain this outfit.
What?
Explain this outfit.
The last 2 games were amazing.
All right. So you can see everyone's having a really good time here tonight.
Do you know how this fire started?
Yes, I do. It was because of my cousin. And I don't want to mention no names.
Your cousin?
Yes.
And you say you think your cousin started this. Do you know how or why?
He's mad because he can't get with me. I'm married to my husband. And it's a long story. Just make it short. Yeah.
I had to park my car underneath there because I couldn't go nowhere. Because I seen the tree limbs and stuff like flying everywhere. Tree limbs, you know what I'm saying? Like from the trees.
Tree limbs from the trees. Who knew? All right. On to other stories. Sorry. With this afternoon's thunderstorms, there was a report of a tornado touching down Refugio County.
Oh, man, it all went down, man. I stayed right next door, man, from the thing that happened, man, the barbecue, man. I was barbecuing, man. I seen some fire just come out the window, man. The window busted out, man. Only thing I think first, man, make sure them ribs is right. And I ran in and got my family, man. Brung everybody out safely, man. I carry everybody out myself, man. You know what I mean? And keep this PG, everybody myself, man. I did that. Feel me? Did I get any injuries? Yeah. Oh, no, I ain't get no injuries and stuff except for all the smoke in my lungs and stuff. I already had smoke in my lungs, so I'm all right.
So I'm out here with Jocelyn Whitehead, who is a family friend of the male victim who was shot earlier today. And Jocelyn, what did he say?
He was like, now all I heard was saying, help me, help me. I got to pee.
Oh, that's what he said?
I got to pee.
Oh.
I'm peeing myself.
Do you know where he was shot at on his body?
I think in the side right there.
So he was shot on the arm and his leg, or arm and his stomach?
I just peed on myself.
Oh. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But
I'm wet.
No. So afterwards, can you describe to people who don't know him? His name was Michael. You said.
I think his name was
Mike. Okay, we'll be right back.
Exatamente agora que o garoto.
We have about 200 kids that will run a mile this morning as well. That is so cute. All right.
Os buracos foram tapados com barro e os veículos passam em alta velocidade.
That's ESPN NFL insider John Clayton with the insight and the latest for us on SportsCenter.
To push him out of business, and she doesn't think that he can operate fairly.
Good morning, John and Randy. I can tell you that I just learned that about 35 people from the assisted living facility have been transported to Mercy Jefferson Hospital.
Well, we were have pretty much evacuating the building. We were waiting for the children to finish evacuating.
Watch yourself, watch yourself. Heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up.
You do not want to be out here joyriding. VDOT is asking folks to stay off the roads, and that helps them move along quicker here. But if you can take a look at the road here, obviously the buffoonery has returned, but...
Yeah, Marnie, we were right in the middle of it when that violence occurred earlier. One of the Seattle police officers came down on his bike. We got a guy here dancing around. This is pretty similar to what we've seen tonight, but I would prefer dancing rather than some of the violence and some of the other property damage that we've seen tonight. Seattle police have them hemmed in. Sir, let me tell your story. Seattle police have them hemmed in here and are allowing them to express their message as long as they stay in this area. Just over my shoulder here and just past my friend there is where they had the fire last year in the middle of the intersection that shut down the traffic. Tonight, they're not letting anybody downtown as far as protesters are concerned.
Cannot repeat the advice often enough from the Gardaí. Don't make unnecessary journeys. Don't take risks on treacherous roads. And don't swim in the sea. Incredibly, people have been spotted in the water here in Blackrock and Salt Hill both today and yesterday. Galway City Council say their actions are idiotic. Not only are they putting their lives in danger, but it is unacceptable and unforgivable to put the lives of people in the rescue services at danger as well.
Kamiont, hogy nem tudom, hogy hogy körülbelül 140 kilométeres sebességgel, de hihetetlen.
Couple of minutes, it's really picked up. I think that's an understatement. It's raining quite a lot in Foxborough. Before it was raining this heavily, we managed to talk to a couple of fans who had an opinion or two about what was going on.
The proper way to sled down a hill that's more muddy than snowy
They say no matter what, just have fun, use your hands, and make sure you steer